Paul Newman, and if you are seeing this screen, I am hoping to assure you here that the live stream will start very soon. So please, hello everybody, and welcome back to another National Hunt video. What I'm going to do today is we're going to take a look at a bumper winner that won over the weekend. But first, I'm getting a lot of people say to me, where can I find all your National Hunt horses, your chasers? Basically, the YouTube channel only started showing National Hunt horses over 2 years ago, so there's very few chasers on there really. There might be some novice chasers from last year, that are second season chasers this year. But a lot of them will be on here. repcicracing2020.great/site.net. They'll be identified as novice hurdlers and bumper horses, hopefully. Pretty certain that Shishkin would be on there. Protectorat would be on there. It's just a matter of trawling through the horses in focus articles. I'd be wary of using that because this particular extension seems to not work nowadays. So the horses in focus section is the section. But there's some interesting horses on there. A lot of the flat horses will have probably retired. But there's some nice National Hunt horses on here. Fast or Slow is one that was definitely on here that won the Grade 1 in Ireland the other year. Yeah, some nice horses on here. But the horse in question today we're going to talk about is the Willie Mullins trained Gorm Agus Ban, I've probably butchered that, syndicate owned Baby Kate, 4-year-old filly. You'll see there that this is the race we're interested in, 18th of November. Last Saturday she won a National Hunt Flat listed race at Cheltenham by 4 1/4 lengths. That's very encouraging. Running to a mark of 115 on her second start. She obviously won in August as well at Ballinrobe and running to a mark of 99 on her first start. So she's definitely one, I think, that's heading in the right direction without any shadow of a doubt towards the champion bumper. And then maybe novice hurdling next year, hopefully, and then who knows. This mare is a very well bred mare. I'm very happy to have discovered the horse. You'll see there that she is in fact family 9C, sired by Champs-Élysées, who himself was a well-bred stallion out of Hasili. But to me, not jump stallions. It'd be interesting to see how this horse does. Champs-Élysées, sadly, is no longer with us now. So there's not many coming through to give us any clues. You'll see there that the first 2 dams we can actually look at on the racing post because they were actually top class. And then we'll come back and look at the rest. Augusta Kate is the first dam, sired by Yates, out of a dam called Feathered Lady. I think Yates, I don't know how many Ascot Gold Cups that stallion won. A superb stallion, also won the Coronation Cup as well. You'll see Augusta Kate ran quite well. I didn't know this. She was actually initially meant to be a Graham Wiley-owned mare. But the Masters Syndicate bought her off Wiley, or she was transferred in 2015. I know she'd never ran in the Wiley colours. I'd have definitely remembered it. People look at the form of Augusta Kate. She's quite similar to this one. She actually won 2 listed bumpers at Navan and Punchestown in 2015. She was placed in the Grade 2 Aintree bumper, and she was 7th behind Ballyandy, beaten 5 lengths, when sent off the favourite for the champion bumper of 2016. She then won her maiden hurdle by 3 lengths before falling behind Death Duty in 2017. I'm assuming that's the Royal Bond. No, it's the Lawlor's Hotel of Naas hurdle. She then won at Cheltenham, 6th in the Albert Bartlett behind Penn Hill, before winning at the Fairy House Festival, the Easter Festival of 2017, where she won the Mayor's Novice Hurdle Championship final. That's one of her Grade 1 hurdle victories. In fact, it was her only Grade 1 hurdle victory. It was then really took a role of honour to beat Benny Debut, Penn Hill again in the Stayers, Cock and Mans. That was a good horse on his day. presenting Percy. I think won the Gold Cup. Apples Jade. Beat her 3 times. She was always mixing it at the higher level, running to a best mark of 149 when she was 3 lengths behind Benny Dedieu in the 2018 Annie Power Mares Champion Hurdle. A top-class mare, Augusta Kate, and no surprise really to see that this foal by her is unbeaten. The second dam is incredible. 7 runs, 7 wins in the National Hunt Sphere. Feathered Lady, sired by Accordion, out of a dam called Lady Rolfe, trained by Colin Murphy. The best racing post was gained when winning what proved to be her only Grade 1 win in the 2005 Christmas Hurdle, which for some reason was ran at Sandown. It's meant as Kempton, isn't it, normally? 160 rated there, and also ran to 159 when winning the Grade C handicap hurdle at Fairyhouse in 2005 as well. Never lost a race. Absolutely world class. Second dam of the horse. Feathered Lady. Look at her in the paddock. Augusta Kate was the only one that really did anything at this stage. The rest of the other two are actually distinctly average at best. The third dam that we saw there was Lady Rolfe. It goes a bit quiet now, really, in the flat. Lady Rolfe only raced twice, earning nothing in Ireland. But she's obviously a black type producer through Feathered Lady. And I also found this horse here, Little Bruce, trained by Charlie Longsdon, also sired by Yates. That was a 138 rated chaser and a 122 rated hurdler in the UK. It sneaked, really, some black type, it's fair to say. In 2021, it was placed in an open handicap chase, the Summer Cup, at Uttoxeter, where he ran to 137. But his best rating, according to the Racing Post, was when he won a £14,000 Catterick North Yorkshire Grand National, where he ran to a mark of 138. He is what he is. That horse there, it's fair to say. The fourth dam foaled in 1979, First Water. Again, not too bad, winning 1 out of 11 starts, placed in 4 of 11, winning €25,000. She was actually placed in 3 listed races. She was placed in the Prix d'Urel twice, unless that's a misprint, and she was in it once, and they've included it twice. Second, and she was also third in the Prix de Minerve, Group 3, and dual listed placed third dam, First Water. And the fourth dam, Minkin Diamonds, was foaled in 1964. She won 3 out of 12 starts and just earning $3,000. Doesn't say how many times she was placed, and it all doesn't say how many times she was ran in Patent Company. You'll see there, though, that the fourth dam, things are starting to get very interesting, because you'll see there that the eighth dam of the horse is Mumtaz Begum, and the ninth dam of the horse is Mumtaz Mahal. Some very nice interbreeding there, look, with Nasrullah. Mumtaz Begum is also the dam of Nasrullah, who she is, as well as the dam of Sun Princess. Very well-bred horse, this. Very, very well-bred horse indeed. Royal Kate. If people were to take a look at 9C, they will see some superbly bred horses on this line. You see there we're at Mumtaz Mahal in 1921. I mean, if people go to there, they're missing horses out like Petit Etoiles, a Carver. Could have put all these up. Nishapur, a Lamshar, some very good flat horses. Yeah, it's a flat pedigree. Mumtaz Begum is there. Which brings in others. Sun Princess, there's one of ours that we looked at. There's a couple that are quite closely related to it. Royal Charger in 1942 was placed in 16 of his 21 starts and earning £5,000. He was first in the Challenge Stakes, second in the Duke of York Stakes at 3, third in the UK 2000 Guineas. And at 4, he won the Queen Anne, Grade 1. He also won the Air Gold Cup. Very good horse. Many horses do that these days, winning the Queen Anne and the Air Gold Cup. Sold for £300,000 to stand at Kentucky in 1953, despite only winning £5,000 himself. On the track. You'll see there that Royal Charger is out. Sun Princess Mumtaz Begum is the second dam of Royal Charger. On the House is one that I found in 1979. She won 4 out of 9 starts, placed in another 2. She actually won the 1982,000 Guineas and the Sussex Stakes. And she also, that 2, won the second in the Cheveley Park. And she was also third in the Irish 1,000 Guineas. You'll see there that Cortessa and Tessa Gillian are in the back pedigree. This one, Tessa Gillian, is in capitals on the site as well. So she was a very influential broodmare as well. Tessa Gillian won 5 out of her 9 starts, €23,000. So you'll see that Tessa Gillian won the Molecombe. She won the Prince of Wales Stakes, the Hopeful Stakes, the Catherine Howard Stakes as well. Very good filly in the day of 1952. You'll see her every now and again in pedigrees today around the 5th or the 6th dam. And if you see her, you've got a chance. Mumtaz Begum is 2 down. 2 after her, Mumtaz Begum and Mumtaz Mahal. Another one that I found really was Cracksman. Cracksman. I didn't know this until today. On the House is actually the 3rd dam of Cracksman. Cracksman also 9C, a horse that was never out of the first 3 in his career, winning 8 starts and $2 million, £2 million. See there, Cracksman won some fantastic races. He won the Champion Stakes, he won the Voltager, the Preniel. He's placed in 2 derbies, and at 4 he won 3 Group 1s, the Gannet, the Coronation Cup, and the Champion Stakes. Sire of Ace Impact this year, another unbeaten horse people will know. Very interesting sire, Cracksman, on the back of this, I think. Didn't realise he was that closely related to Mumtaz Mahal, just never looked. And he'd already retired by the time we'd started identifying horses properly. Very well-bred horse, Cracksman, all of a sudden. Funny how things reveal themselves in the racing game. Another horse you'll see there, if people look at the pedigree of Cracksman, on the House is the 3rd dam. On the House. There you go. Lovely to see. And another one I found was Trapeze. Trapeze was a mare foaled in 2010. She only won 1 out of 10 starts. And on the House is the 2nd dam of Trapeze. Well, Trapeze is the dam of a 7-year-old chaser that was actually 9th, beaten 52 lengths in the Paddy Power Gold Cup the other day. So this could possibly be a horse still on the upgrade, the 149 rated chaser. Final orders. So this is how this is a classic really. I'm going to have to follow this horse now. They won a 53 grand Leopardstown handicap chase there last year, Grade B. And then it was 5th behind Mascada in the Grand Annual. It fell in the Topham. Couple of spins on the flat in the season, and it's won a handicap hurdle. It's well in over hurdles without any shadow of a doubt. And it's 149 over chasing and 115 over hurdles. They really got to just massage the mark of the horse, you would think. Who knows what they see. That's an interesting horse, that. Final orders found as well. I didn't really know this horse really existed before today, but it is one I will definitely chance if I notice it, because it's a well-bred horse. It's not really done much through its career. It started off on the flat, maiden hurdles. It was what it was. Gavin Cromwell seems to have absolutely revitalised the horse. Got some wins over it on handicap hurdles. Took advantage of a very lenient chase mark at the beginning there. Look. On a chase there at evens, went to 114. And then it was all systems go. The novice chases and handicaps got it to 120. At the top of the handicap now, really, it's coming down. It's been rated 150 in the past. It's now got it up to 149. It's put it up a pound, really. That's harsh. And interesting horse. One for level weight races, though. I wouldn't say it was the best handicapped horse that people had ever seen. Looking at that. That's another chaser that's on the pedigree. Shergar. I'm going to touch on Shergar because Mumtaz Begum is actually the sixth dam of Shergar. 9C is a very good line. There's Mumtaz Mahal, the seventh line. Dam, and Mumtaz Begum, the sixth dam of Shergar. If people look, there's so many good horses on this line. You'll see could have easily gone on New Zealand mission, look off Tessa Gillian, and put 6 or 7 top-class Australian horses on there, like Octagonal, Don Eduardo. They were top-class horses out there. Dane Win by Dane Hill, Guineas winner. Some very good horses. Habiti as well. Philly, 1983. Some very good horses. There's ours on the house there, look, closely related to it. We could have easily gone and found Ginetta as well, which is I think is one of the dams of Shergar, 1959 French Guineas winner. And the third dam of Shergar. I never knew that. Very good. It's a good informative horse to look at this. I've learned a lot today. Nasrullah, who we saw there, that's a bit further down, going back further in history. It's easier to get on them lines for other mares around them times. But Mumtaz Mahal, if you get back to her, you see a horse with Mumtaz Mahal that's unraced, or very lightly raced, and the sky is the limit until proven otherwise. Very good pedigree indeed, really. Absolutely world-class section. Really, without any shadow of a doubt. Hard to know when it stops, really. You have to trace it back all the way to 1921, weren't she? There she is. You see all the way, follow that line all the way down. Still going to Joyous. That'll be a sister to Mumtaz Mahal, and then it sort of tails off a little bit there in New Zealand and Australia. Look. Very interesting, these pedigrees are. Very interesting indeed. And I think Baby Kate is a very well-bred horse. That's unbeaten. It's a listed winner. There's obviously more bumpers to come this season. And let's watch her win now at Cheltenham last week, and then we'll call the video a day.
Final time. Let's join Ian Bartlett.
Thanks, Lydia. So coming in here, mares 2 miles. They're off. They race away then for the final event of the afternoon on the flat this time. The Carndine Design Flooring Mares Flat Race Mixture. Dark blue and yellow colours, is keen to get on with things. She's with Easy Peasy, Baby Kate, and the white face of Disco Daisy, and Backdoor Flush in pale colours. Towards the left is Sharp Object in company with Worlds of Fortune and Millhouse Creek in yellow and blacks, alongside Jean Bell in the red, who's immediately tracked by Lanchemont Lass in blue and yellow colours. Further back then we have Miss Applejack, green sleeve. She's about 4 from the rear, a little bit hidden at the moment. With her is Sunset Marquesa in black and white, and then Betty's Tiara, dark blue and pink colours. Springs a Girl is behind this, and Tour Overly, white and green jacket and a red cap is fractionally the back marker as they're about to exit the home straight. So Mixed Jet, she won the Best Turnout Award with Joe Williamson showing in front here as they're about to swing left-handed away then towards the far side. Leads to Disco Daisy. flashy white face, black jacket, orange hoops. The maroon with the yellow cap is easy peasy. Baby Kate, white hoops on blue, much paler blue colours. Her backdoor flush is alongside her. Sharp Objects, a white jacket, black with a little bit of red on the cap, widest around the outside, in company with World of Fortunes in the royal blue and yellow colours. Off to the running rail is Jean Bell in red, then Millhouse Creek, yellow and black colours right in the centre, black and white of Sunset Marquesas behind her. Then upright, right around the outside, Betty's Tiara, dark blue and pink. Further back to Springs a Girl. And then comes Larchmont Lass, nose-banded, one from the right, blue and yellow jacket. The red cap behind her is Tour Overley at the rear of the field. Now, Miss Applejack and Betty's Tiara have shunned the others and racing very wide down the far side of the course as they make their way on towards halfway. Mixed Jet is still the overall leader, and Disco Daisy and Easy Peasy aren't far behind her in second and third places. Then comes Sharp Object in company with World of Fortunes, and Backdoor Flushes with those. Then comes a little bit hidden Baby Kate, blue jacket, white hoops. She's going to be, well, she's probably a 6th or 7th at the moment. Then comes Jean Bell, and Millhouse Creek is behind her to Sunset Marquesa. And then the green sleeves of Miss Applejack, who's tracked out wide by Betty's Tiara, and Springs a Girl with the red and white stripes on the sleeves is with her, and Tour Overley and also Larchmont Lass continue to be at the rear of the field. But it's downhill, left-handed, and on to home. Continuing to be led by Mixed Jet, has the advantage over Disco Daisy running in second, the orange hoops on the black, and then comes Easy Peasy and Baby Kate, and also World of Fortune showing up there. 3 from the left is Sharp Object, Spotto white face and white jacket. Wider of her is Miss Applejack. Then comes Sunset Marquesa, Easy Peasy. The red of Jean Bell isn't very far behind. Springs a Girl is encouraged along to make headway, not far behind the leaders, and then Tour Overley, but they're heading on towards the home turn. And as they do so, Disco Daisy has come to join Mixed Jet. The white colours of Sharp Object, the blue and white of Baby Kate are behind those. Jean Bell in red, she's into the mix as well, trying to take 4th position. They're turning into the home straight, and Mixed Jet is still holding them. Still in front here. Here's Baby Kate to throw down a challenge. On the left is Jean Bell with the white faces. Disco Daisy still there. Sharp Object behind those. Furlong to go. Jean Bell in red and Baby Kate in blue are the pair who'll race up the hill together. Mixed Jet is plugging on well behind those in 3rd position into the closing stages, and it's Baby Kate in the blue jacket who has the advantage as they race towards the line. Baby Kate is the winner. Jean Bell in second. Mixed Jet a brave run in 3rd place. Sunset Marquesa and Larchmont Lass the next pair.
Baby Kate has won for Brian Hayes.
Very interesting. Excuse me. Very interesting race there, I think people will see. I thought Brian Hayes gave that an absolute peach of a ride. I really did. I mean, he was advertised very well last year on a mare identified by me, Impervious. You know, I will always say Brian Hayes, a very underrated jockey. He brought the horse. He brought the horse through beautifully there, and with a pedigree like that coming into the straight, you would have expected it to win, wouldn't you? If you knew that Feathered Lady was a second down and she'd never lost a race, and Augusta Kate was a Grade 1 winning hurdler, you'd have been confident, wouldn't you, going into the straight that you were going to put that race to bed, and it certainly proved to be that way. I mean, very good performance, I think. How good is she? Time will tell. But I'm sure she hopefully will stay fit and move towards the champion bumper at the festival. This is the first bumper horse we've got from this year. Well, saying that, we've only got three horses, and this is the 3rd one. What I will do at the end of the video is I will give everybody who's watched this video an opportunity to subscribe to the channel. If they haven't subscribed already, I wouldn't want you missing any horses. And I'll also give you an opportunity to look at all the National Hunt horses on the channel via the National Hunt Horse playlist. But for now, I will wrap this video up, I think. Thank you very much, everybody, for taking the time to watch the video. Thank you very much to everybody who's supporting the channel, watching the videos. Take care, everybody, and look after yourselves. Goodbye.